We studied the fourth line of the 100 characters. The fourth line is very interesting because it's talking about the opposite of the third line. In the third line, we're talking about the movement and the stillness. And they are what we call the duality. But in this here, we're talking about completely not about duality. We're talking about nothing, meaning nothingness, meaning no business, nothing. So if there isn't anything else in the world, if there's nothing, okay, there's nothingness or nothing. And I don't want to suggest to you nothingness, it means annihilation. I'm talking about nothing, meaning if you don't need to engage in anything, you don't need to engage in anything. Okay, if you are at peace, if you already get to the ultimate, the state of oneness. But if you are at a state of oneness, then who do you want to seek? Who do you want to look for? You stop doing all of that seeking and searching. You be at ease, you be at the moment right now, you be in the now, so you don't need to seek anything. So this is a very interesting concept. The concept that you are already arrived, you are at home, and you're no longer walking the journey and finding the destination. Every moment, every day, every step, every breath is your destination, your arrival. So you live in the moment, in the now. And so I said, if there's nothing, meaning if there's anything for you to worry about, if you already arrive in the nirvana, so what do you seek for? Who? Now, why it say who here, over here? It means whom. Why do it say that? Because it's about the ego, the self. So when you arrive, when the energy is already at peace, so why do you have to looking for the ego, for the self? Because everything you do is simply the flow of your innate nature. You're not doing anything with any ego agenda. You do things with the flow. So that is the meaning of this sentence. But put together, the third line, the fourth line, the movement and stillness with this line here is very interesting. It has a practicality. The practical application is this: when you practice meditation, you have two choices. You need to subdue your mind, or you open up your nature. You practice to open up your true nature. You don't need to subdue your mind, because your nature is always open, is constantly non-dual. And therefore, if you understand this nothing is a form of openness, then in your meditation, you don't do anything. You just let yourself relax, like the second line, you relax yourself, let yourself open, and be in the state of openness. You seek for nothing. Now, this is the ultimate way of practice. But combined with the third line saying, in the movement or in stillness, you need to recognize the source. Now, what happened is, the movement most of the time, it's from the heart, the emotion. It go out from the heart, okay? And it go out from the head. And then the sexual energy, or the energy is the one you to move on, do things from the first chakra, for example. And therefore, we cannot be at peace with ourselves. We cannot be returning to the source. And therefore, Chan Sanfong suggests that from the heart moving down and from the genitals moving up, there is a place. A place here, it actually your dantian. There is a place where you can be aware of it. If you be aware of your dantian, the navel region here, you be aware of this here, and you have a state of open-minded, then what happens is you already arrive. You don't need to seek for anything. So that is a direct practice, a very simple practice, but it's a practice that is for the highest potential, because you simply let go of everything, you open up yourself, you keep your mind at this navel here, and everything could be cool. So that is Chan Sanfong's a kind of instruction, that you keep your mind there, and by keeping your mind there, it's not about holding your mind down, but about being in state of openness. You do nothing, meaning you don't looking for anything outside. You just stay there in these areas here, and then suddenly all the energies will come together. The lights come from this, a spark of lights will come from there, and it will become miraculous. That is Chan Sanfeng, the patriarch of the Tai Chi system, and he comment on this. And if you combine the two lines together, you can see the practice is from that very place. Let your mind be open, don't seek for anything, and stay aware of your navel region. So that is a general idea of life 3 and 4. Thank you.